This is Love Herself. I'm with Love Himself, Yahweh, God Almighty. And this is the Seventh Trumpets, Part 6, titled, I Created the World to Be in Unity. The cops are in unity. Why not you? Or just keep being outnumbered. Those were the words of the Lord Yahweh. And so the Lord Yahweh continued to say, so our newer sons, new to the region, they would follow in Ben Yahweh and elders' footsteps after they've paved the way, the older brothers, from Bethlehem to the world. You see, Satan Jr. had his crew, said the Lord God Yahweh, so I had to have mine. It should not had been war, but since they and he started one, why not comply? So I can finish it, said the Lord God. So I was getting my men in place, my good ones. You see, I'm the good shepherd. We take men down with words, said the Lord God. And when any approach any of mine with bullets, I end the battle. Simple as that. I have my eye on all who say they love me. My Bethlehem boys, being called Oki boys, got more strength than the rest of the world. Why? Well, listen to each of my trumpet men of the seven. Listen to their raps, their talk, and their conversation. They rap fiercely, which means that they mean what they say, said the Lord Yahweh. The system that's got all of y'all down and caged, and the rich too, try it if you don't believe you're included. Try to get out of line. Yell out bars too, like my rapper sons do, letting them know that something's going to happen in due time to the system. You see, my boys know that the system is just ran by other men, said the Lord God. And so, man to man is a toe down, toe to toe. They could take them. But since the system's being unfair and publicly packing pistols, I should be called, said the Lord God, to become all of y'all's weapon. You see, if you formed a posse and I look down and see those forming in my honor and waiting on my cue, talking to me, assembling together in my name, well, that forces me forward, said God of all gods, Yahweh. What would I look like being called upon and not answer? I come through, one way or another. For example, Babe here, Love Herself, she was facing a dilemma. There was a character's son who I'd sent down here a while back to Earth for crimes against humanity. And so on Earth, he saw Love, Babe here, Sarah Darlene, posting some flyers concerning me, Yahweh, and he was like, take that shit down. Them mother F's, he said, the whole word. Those mother F's are killers. So what did I do when she summons me? Said the Lord Yahweh. Well, she didn't have to, because I had stopped the scene immediately already. I took him, said the Lord of all lords. And when I restarted the scene, his look-alike was calmly walking away. There were onlookers, so why let them see a scene change, whereas the man Barker, just vanished? They would swear that Babe was into voodoo or a witch. So you see, I see all before you do, said the Lord God. So when you see my rapping sons, Jesus did not put them into those positions. They don't worship Jesus. They know his image to be blonde hair, blue eyes. They know that there is no letter J invented before the dates that they claim him, Jesus, to have walked the earth. They know my true son's name was switched, and I am not blonde hair, blue eyes, said the Lord, Yuhe Yahweh. I created them, though, but I changed their color. It's a long story. So, like I was saying, Jesus is not the head of any of their households, my seven trumpets. It was I, me, who forecast their future, not Jesus, Buddha, nor Allah. I kept all of them out of the service too, said the Lord God. Oh boy, did they want my sons. They tried hard to get them too. Kept sending letters to draft them, but I wouldn't accept them. I kept moving us and wouldn't put in forwarding addresses. They didn't know where in hell we were. Laugh out loud, said the Lord God. People kept saying, "Ooh, y'all sure move a lot." I tell Bay, we got to. They're trying to get my boys killed. And who wouldn't miss them if they died? They're good young men. Our switcheroo paid off. It was lots of moving, said the Lord, but it was worth it for their life's sake. When one goes homeless, the system can't keep up with you. But when you're home full, they got you. And they flood your mailbox, warning you, threatening you. I kept some of their cousins out too, said God Almighty. One of them is one of my other major players. He's got my lyrics tight. I want him forecasting because I deemed him to be the actual prophet Jeremiah, pronounced nowadays as Jeremiah, with this letter J, the alphabet. Please go to the next part.